February 1st, I felt inspired to make a video today because tomorrow is Imbolc, and I've never celebrated Imbolc before. I have really never celebrated any of the holidays, the pagan 8 holidays. I just have to say about these holidays so far, I celebrated Yule in my own little way, and not very extravagantly, just kind of recognized it and did a couple of things, and it was lovely. But the thing about that was I have seasonal affective disorder. I live in the Midwest where winters are can be very harsh, and you get a lot of snow, and it could last a really long time, and I just feel cooped up and caged in the whole time when it's winter like that. Now I have 2 kids, and I'm new to this, so I don't know, I haven't really mastered yet the art of getting everybody all bundled up, and we don't own a car. We live in the city, so we take public transportation or our bikes everywhere, and it's just a hassle. It's such, and it feels, and that just compounds my anxiety and depression to be all caged up and cagey and squirrely, and I really have a hard time with it. Anyway, Yule, it really underscored for me, I mean, I knew it logically, I've always known it, that Yule is the shortest night, it's the shortest that day is ever going to get. So, my poor buddy is sick. So, the days start to get longer from that point. Or, you know, during, like, after those 3 days of the solstice. And it really underscored that for me, that that's as bad as it's going to get. It might get, you know, snowier and slushier, but the sun is coming back, and that really helped me a great deal with my depression, I believe. And Imbolc, I'm doing some research, and from what I understand about Imbolc, a thing that people do to honor the sun is to start your seeds. And I had no idea where I was going to get seeds. There's a place I could have gotten seeds that's a little ways away from me, but that was going to be too difficult to accomplish. And just today, I have a little glass dish full of knickknacks and little rose quartz and pearl beads and my little owl pendants, and just a small glass candy dish full of little stones and pretties, shinies and pretties. And in there I had 2 of the moonflower pods that I collected off of the dead vine that my husband and I planted in our window. He planted a whole bunch of seeds and only 1 vine came up, and that 1 vine gave us 2 flowers. I harvested the pods, and I put them also in my pretty dish, And today I was going through it. I was going to make like a sun catcher. Like that's going to be part of my Imbolc observation, is to, I'm going to make a little dangly sun catcher out of wire encaging stones and sea glass. I live by Lake Michigan, so sea glass and pretty things, and it's going to dangle in the window. But as I was going through my pretty dish, I accidentally crushed one of the pods and seeds fell out. And it was completely by accident, and it didn't even occur to me. I had no idea what I was going to do with the moonflower pods. I know that they have sort of psychic properties, but I had no idea what I was going to do with them. I knew I was going to do something, and it was just so cool. I just stood there and I looked at them and I was like, oh, that's right, I have these. So right now I took a glass with some water and some pink sea salt, and I am purifying a quartz crystal cluster, small cluster, and I will be, and I'm charging that in the window in the sun. I will be dropping that into the water I'm using to germinate the moonflower seeds overnight in my thermos, just so the water could stay a little bit warm. My husband was so disappointed last year when he planted something like 20 moonflower seeds, and when only one vine came up, he was so disappointed. And we barely even we didn't see the second bloom, because, you know, they only bloom, each bloom happens one time. I saw the first one, my husband saw the first one, and neither of us saw the second one. We were out all day. It was so disappointing. So I am excited to surprise him with Moonflowers Year 2. I didn't even think that we were going to be able to, like, when we first decided to do Moonflowers, did you find laundry? It didn't even occur to me that I was going to be able to get seeds from them and then do it again the next year. It's just so cool. Let's see. What else can I say? So I'm germinating the seeds. I have some potting soil. One of my other plants just died mysteriously. It's because I didn't repot it. It was just too big in a little pot. So I have a pot for it, and I have peat pots. And let's see, what else am I going to do for Imbolc? I really don't have very many options, being I'm a stay-at-home mom, and my husband comes home, and I want to hang out with him, and I want to, you know, be with my family. It's, I don't know. I don't want to stress myself out. I do what I can when I can, and right now, what I've been doing is trying to heal this boy up because he is as sick as a dog. And my husband had it. He was on his back, flat on his back in bed for 3 days. He couldn't go to work. He works in a hospital. And he brought home this handy-dandy little neato virus that everybody in my area is getting, this cough and this nasal thing and the fever, and my toddler had it, and he just, it was awful. It was like a week and a half, and he had fever the whole time, and he was miserable, and he's only just getting better. He still has a bit of a cough, but he's taking a really early nap right now as we speak, and that's just, he's not 100% yet. And this guy got it. Seemed like he got it like right at the tail end of when my toddler had it. So I didn't get it. I did have it, but I took Cold Calm. If you don't know what Cold Calm is, look up the Cold Calm. It works like a charm. I haven't been sick since I was pregnant with my 2-year-old. My midwife suggested I didn't take the Zicam I usually take. She recommended Cold Calm instead. And I haven't bought Zicam since. It's just good stuff, Cold Calm. I will stop rambling, and I hope the seeds sprout, because that would be really cool. Buddy.